In a small village, surrounded by lush green hills and fields, lived a woman named Nneka, known throughout the village for her kindness and gentle spirit. Nneka had a deep and unwavering faith. She spent each day caring for her family, attending to her homes, and helping her neighbors with a smile on her face. Her faith was a source of strength and peace, and she have made it an habit to pray every morning and night, finding comfort and joy in her conversations with God. Nneka's husband, on the other hand, Chijioke, was a hardworking man who loved her deeply, but he didn't share her commitments to prayer or faith. For him, life was about the things he could see and touch. He respected Nneka's belief, but was content to live without them himself, trusting only in his heart and the sweat of his brow to provide for his family. Despite their love, these differences create a quiet sadness in Nneka's heart, a feeling that her husband was missing out on the peace that her faith brought her. Every day, after finishing her chores, Nneka would find a quiet spot beneath the giant baobab tree on the edge of the village. This tree, with its thick ancient roots and branches that seems to reach up to heavens, was where Nneka felt closer to God. Kneeling in the shade of its leaves, she would bow her head, close her eyes, and pour out her heart in prayer. Dear God, she would whisper, I am grateful for all the blessings you have given us. I ask for your guidance and protection over my family, especially my husband Chijioke. Please, God, touch his heart and let him feel the peace that comes from knowing you. One evening, as Nneka suggested gently that Chijioke try to pray to ease his burden, he became unexpectedly angry. His eyes flashed with frustration, and he became so angry. Nneka, he said sharply, I work from dawn to dusk, breaking my back for this family. You think prayer will change things? Will it plant the seed? Will it bring rain where there is drought? His voice was raised, and for a moment, Nneka's heart was so pained. She looked at him, taken aback by his anger, but kept quiet. Calmly, she replied, I only asked because I love you, Chijioke. I see the weight you carry, and I believe prayer can ease it. He turned away under his breath, while Nneka bowed her head, silently praying for his heart to find peace. Days turned into months, and still Chijioke showed no interest in prayer. But one day, something unexpected happened. A violent storm swept through their village, tearing off their roofs and flooding their fields, and leaving devastation in its wake. Their small home was damaged, and Chijioke's beloved farm, whom he cherished so much and where he has worked so hard to cultivate, was nearly destroyed. As they looked upon their ruined fields, Chijioke was overwhelmed with worry. All his efforts seemed to be in vain, and he felt powerless to fix what nature has undone. Nneka placed a gentle hand on his shoulder. Her eyes was full of calmness. We must trust God, my love, she said. God has always taken care of us. He will guide us through this. Chijioke looked at her in wonders. Despite the destruction, Nneka's faith remained unshaken. Her calmness a mystery to him. How can you be so strong, Nneka? He asked, feeling both curious and humble. With a gentle smile, Nneka replied, I find my strength in prayer, my dear. It is the way of speaking to God, and in return he gave me peace. I wish you could try it just once. Our words lingered in Chijioke's mind that night, filling him with a sense of curiosity. For the first time in his life, he felt a longing for peace that radiates from his wife. That night, as he lay in bed, Chijioke quietly began to speak, almost as if to himself. God, he whispered, if you are dear and you hear me, give me strength. Show me what to do, God. Give me the courage to rebuild, though his words felt foreign to him, but it brought him a feeling of warmth and comfort, as though someone was listening to him. From that day on, Chijioke found himself joining Nneka in her evening prayers beneath the baobab tree. At first, he simply listened as she prayed, feeling a sense of peace in her words. Over time, he began to find his own voice in prayer, opening his heart to the quiet strength that he saw in Nneka. With each prayer, Chijioke's faith grew, and he began to feel a new resilience. Together, they built their farm, their hands working in the soil, and their hearts lifted in hope. The storm has taken much from them, but it has also given them a gift, the strength to face hardship, and together grounded in faith. Their story became a source of inspiration in the village, a story of love, strength, and transformation through faith. Nneka prayers, once whispered alone beneath the tree, now rose together with Chijioke like the root of the baobab tree that grew deeper and stronger with each season. In time, they became known as a couple whose unity in faith brought them and their community hope, even in the hardest of time. Lesson to learn from the story. Nneka showed us that faith is not just a personal journey, but one that can deeply affect those around us. Their patience, gentleness, and unwavering prayer helped Nneka to guide her husband to a life of peace and resilience. Our story teaches us the power of persistence in love and faith, even when it is meant with resistance. Sometimes the seed we plant with love and patience bloom in their own time, bringing strength and healing and unity. Thank you. Thank you so much for listening to the story. May God bless you, and thank you all for subscribing to my channel. Continue to subscribe to get more of these videos. Thank you.